The Pitt's Dr. Collins star Tracy I feature has addressed her character's Season 2 return status and teased a possible romance with Dr. Robby, While the Pitt's characters were all important to the larger story, Collins had one of the more emotional storylines after she suffers a miscarriage halfway through her shift. This later leads to an emotional scene between her and Robby, reflective of their failed romantic relationship prior to when the show began. He suggests she goes home early given how busy and traumatic the day has been, leaving before the final arc of the story happens. Speaking with Us Weekly, I feature didn't reveal if she'll be in the Pitt Season 2, but does praise the cast who will be showing up in the next batch of episodes. However, the actor also hinted at the probability that Collins and Robby would regain their romantic link, saying she tried to have her character be subtly flirty throughout her scenes with her co-star. Check out what I feature had to say below. What I feature's statement means for Collins and Robby in the Pitt Season 2. Will she come back and will sparks fly? During her final scene in the show, Collins indirectly revealed the reason a rift came between her and Robby was because she discovered she was pregnant and aborted the baby. In a similarly indirect way, the main character says she didn't do anything wrong, mending a part of their relationship only she felt was broken. She does not return for the end of the Pitt Season 1, but the way her story ends signals a possible return in the future. This is especially because the show still needs to explore where her and Robby's relationship goes from there. However, I feature wasn't direct about whether Collins will actually return in the Pitt Season 2, despite the hope she has for her character's future with Robby. This signals that, although she hasn't confirmed it yet, she's probably going to be back for the next episodes, though it's unclear in what capacity. She was a main character in Season 1, so it stands to reason that same label applies for the upcoming episodes. Though it's also possible something different is going to happen that shakes things up for her role on the team. Our take on Collins' potential return and romance in the Pitt Season 2. An interesting way to push her and Robby's stories forward. Dr. Heather Collins, Tracy I feature, resting her head on Dr. Robby's, While, shoulder in the Pitt Season 1 EP 11. Image via Max. If Collins does come back in Season 2, then it's possible her and Robby can have their romance rekindled now that their bond has grown stronger in Season 1. It's not guaranteed, however, especially because of the show's bigger focus on the job of working at a trauma hospital more than the lives of its doctors outside their workplace. But, with Season 1 having laid the groundwork, the Pitt Season 2 could expand the story in new, interesting ways, especially if everyone comes back.